I was under the bondage, of fear of men, fear of the future, and fear of failure, But thank God that I've got to listen to the messages that fear is not my portion anymore. My name is Simpiwe Qwazi. I'm a second-year student at Charis Bible College, Cape Town. I got saved when I was very young. I was brought up in a Christian family. In my teenage years, I went to attend a university in Port Elizabeth. That is when things started to go downward spiral in my life. I hang out with the wrong crowd, and then I got exposed to so many other things. I abused alcohol. At some point in my life, I even experimented with drugs, And then I always knew that something was not aligning in my life, And then a former friend of mine introduced me to Enrolment. That is when I started downloading the free audio teachings, when I listened to the message of God's unconditional love. Because that is where the thing was. The enemy was attacking me in the area of shame and condemnation, because I knew what was right, and yet my life was not aligning. I was not doing it. Therefore, shame, the condemnation, and guilt, was the area that the enemy was attacking my life in. However, the message of Andrew, of God's unconditional love, resonated very well with my spirit, And that is when I started drawing interest and listening to so many other tapes. And then I got to know about Charis Bible College. Before that, I was working for the Department of Justice for more than 20 years as an internal auditor. However, the Lord spoke to me in 2022, and then in November, I resigned and decided to enroll in Charis Bible College in 2023 as a full-time student. Man, believe me, that was the best decision I've ever taken in my life. Because that is when I got to know that now, because I'm a new creation, there is now therefore no condemnation, And then there are so many other teachings that we got to listen to. I got to know my identity. I love the Life Foundation teachings of Carrie Pickett, where I got to understand God's love for me and how God sees me and my spiritual makeup and my identity in Christ and the authority that I have. And so many other teachings during the first year. And then in the second year, my relationship was actually enhanced to another level in this second year, because I got to understand that God actually wants me more than the services that I could actually offer to Him, And then I got an opportunity to go on a mission trip to Kenya. That was when really God emphasized, this message of a relationship that I'm called into a fellowship with Him, And then in the second year, I got freed of so many things. One of the areas that the enemy was attacking me was in the area of fear, because I was under the bondage, of fear of men, fear of the future, and fear of failure, But thank God that I've got to listen to the messages that fear is not my portion anymore, that joy is my portion, So I am really appreciative of all the teachings, and really appreciative of also the change that they are making in my life, There are so many areas that I'm really grateful for all the teaching that I've had here. It has also helped me in my marriage. Charis teachings have also restored my marriage, the relationship with God and my marriage, and I've got free of fear, shame, and condemnation. I would like to encourage you to enroll with Charis Bible College if you have identified with any of all these areas that I once suffered from, because now that I am free, freedom is also yours. Charis Bible College is one place that will help you towards achieving that goal.